Good evening, this is Peter Booker, and tonight I'm going to give the forecast for Lynchburg, Virginia for Friday, August the 31st, 2018. Now this afternoon we saw showers and thunderstorms across the region. Anywhere from a quarter to a half an inch of rainfall fell in most locations. Now currently in Lynchburg we have a temperature of 72 degrees. Our dew point is 69, and this makes for a relative humidity of 91%. The winds are calm and the barometric pressure is showing 30.14 inches and rising. I wanted to discuss convergence tonight and compare that to what is called divergence. Now in our image to the left we can see a cyclone or cumulonimbus cloud forming. This is due to a low pressure scenario in which air is rushing in from all directions to a central point. And as it does so, it begins to pile up, and the piling up of air forces it upward, and as it cools, of course, it condenses and forms clouds, and cumulonimbus clouds during the spring and summer months. Now to the right we can see the opposite effect. This is high pressure, or what is called an anticyclone. Now anticyclones force air downward, or a sinking effect really takes place, and as it does so we can see air rushing out in all directions, and this prevents the formation of clouds. So we can see the difference between the two there, and this is another image showing the convergence of air from all directions. When it's forced upward, again we can see the formation of a thunderstorm or cumulonimbus cloud, and thus this leads to rainfall as well as lightning and thunder, much like what we saw this afternoon. Now heading into what we're seeing this evening on the radar, we can see showers and thunderstorms as of 8:45 tonight. We can see this occurring over Campbell, Appomattox, as well as Buckingham counties, extending northward, let's say, towards DC and eastward towards Richmond. Again, quarter to a half an inch in general across central Virginia. Heading into the day Friday, we can see temperatures in the mid to upper 80s in most locations. High of 91 around Richmond tomorrow afternoon. As we head northward, let's say into Albany, New York, a high of 77. And further to the west, we can see temperatures in the 80s as well as 90s into Nebraska, as well as southern portions of South Dakota. Highest temperature will likely be around Phoenix, Arizona tomorrow, with a high of 105 to be expected. Now looking at the forecast for rainfall, we can see 1 p.m. on Friday afternoon a trough extending through the Carolinas, and also a cold front extending from the mid-Atlantic, becoming a warm front as you head into the Midwest. Showers and thunderstorms can be expected throughout the east. Best chances are around the Gulf Coast states of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, and even further to the north, let's say into Minnesota. As far as rainfall amounts through the weekend, we can see anywhere from an additional, let's say, quarter to half an inch of rainfall over the state of Virginia, and most of the mid-Atlantic for that matter. Now as we head further to the west, we can see the best chance of rain over Iowa, as much as 3 to 4 inches in addition to what we've already seen this week. So some flooding could be expected in this location. Now further to the south, let's say across Louisiana, especially as you head into New Orleans, additional 2 to 3 inches of rain can be expected here through Sunday afternoon. Looking at the tropics, we can see Hurricane Norman has become a monster of a storm. Currently has winds of 150 miles per hour at Category 5 that will move off to the west the next few days. Now as it does so, as we head into Saturday, likely weakening to a Category 3, and then hopefully a Category 1 as we head into early next week. Meanwhile, we can see Miriam a little bit closer to the island of Hawaii, but fortunately we can see that track is hitting it to, let's say, the north, and then eventually to the north and west, dying down to, let's say, a low pressure system as we head into Tuesday of next week. Looking at the 3-day forecast for Central Virginia, on Friday we'll have sunny conditions the first half of the day, then a chance of thunderstorms as we head towards the evening, high of 86 and a low of 69. So into the day Saturday, mostly cloudy conditions throughout the day, About a 40% chance of thunderstorms, especially as we head into the afternoon. Definitely our best chance of rain during the weekend. As we head into the day Sunday, expect a high of around 88 degrees. We'll start with some morning fog, again chance of thunderstorms late in the evening. Low of 70 degrees as we head into Sunday night. Well, hope everyone has a great weekend. If you have feedback for me, please visit weathermarshal.com as well as my YouTube channel. Have a great night.